Hey, welcome back to Strength Lab. All right, today's topic is healthy food and digestion. There's 2 points I want to make to this, and I think they're important enough that I'm going to do a video on it. One, people come in and complain when they start to eat the right way, when they start to eat leafy greens, when they start to eat more vegetables, when they start to have more whole fruits in their diet and beans. Probably once a week I'm going to have somebody come back and say I'm getting pushback in my digestive system. I don't think these foods work for me. Here's really what's going on. Your digestive system actually breaks down the food you eat via bacteria. So you have colonies of bacteria that break down the food that you eat. So if you're used to eating a bunch of processed junk food, restaurant food, animal fats, oils, things of this nature, well then you're going to have a system that's set up with these types of bacteria to break down these types of food. So what you want to do is give it some time and slowly build this up so that you can basically digest all the healthy food with no pushback at all. And you do that by colonizing the right bacteria for the job. So just as you would train slowly and build yourself up with weights or running, biking, whatever it is you like to do, it's the same thing with eating healthfully. Slowly add some of these things into the diet and build yourself up. Let the colonies of bacteria that you need that break down the food get acquainted with it, get up to the numbers, basically the troops as you will, so that they can fight this fight, and they're going to break down that food for you, no problem at all. So remember, that's how that works. So if you're having pushback trying to eat healthfully, that's why. Give it some time. The other important point to this is that digestion starts in your mouth, and that's called mastication. So I know some people who have a problem with actually chewing enough and swallowing too quickly. If you're not breaking that food down with your teeth, especially the more healthful something is, it's got pectins and cellulose and other types of things that are very fibrous, you need to break that stuff down with a lot of chewing before you swallow it, which is called a bolus. It's like a ball of food that goes down, right? So you need to make sure that you're chewing that food really well before you swallow it. That's the beginning of digestion. So a lot of times you're not chewing it enough, and that's why you get the pushback. If, for instance, for an unsavory example, if you eat corn, and you can see corn that's passing through your system when it's in the toilet, then you failed to chew it because it's not going to reconstitute itself back into a kernel of corn in the toilet, right? So if you didn't chew it up into a bolus where you couldn't tell what it was before you swallowed it, well then it's likely going to come out the other end as a kernel of corn. That's your fault. All right, I appreciate you tuning in. I look forward to the next video, and as always, it is your responsibility to take care of yourself, not just for you, but for those who depend on you. See you soon.